Hey everybody, said I'd be doing a video here on my EDC everyday carry in Kauai while I was on my vacation. So what you see here is what I pretty much carried on the day-to-day basis. Um, Obviously not the cigar here in the background. This is just a hand-rolled Kauai cigar. Very nice, enjoyable smoke. As you see here, it's shorter than it is in the tube because I did cut it so I can bring some back to California to enjoy. That's just in there for some Kauai spirit. Um, Here we have front I have here is my Chris Reeve wallet, which I initially brought my money in um, as I was wearing pants. But obviously, being in Kauai, I was just wearing board shorts for the majority of the time. But a few days I used this in Kauai, and so to replace this, because obviously Kauai and Hawaii vacation equals lots of beach time and hiking and whatnot, so I was often wearing board shorts. So that's where I switched over to this very cheap plastic bifold card holder, the see-through slot for ID, and then just a single pocket for credit card or whatever, and just fit cash in the middle and fold it over. Ironically, is on the first day that we got there and decided to go to the beach, I switched my money over from my leather Chris Reeve wallet to the plastic one, and sure enough, I went straight out into the ocean with this thing in my back pocket of my board shorts, and just thank goodness this thing is plastic, and my cards are plastic, and money doesn't fall apart. So yeah, this worked out very well. Here we have my keys, bottle opener, vacation equals lots of beer, so never a moment without beer in the fridge. Um, we have a Victorinox knife here. I honestly can't remember the name of this off the top of my head, but served well. Used the main blade quite a bit just for cutting some simple plants and stuff while in Kauai. Lots of random wild fruits growing, and just kind of a good just in case. Did end up using the bottle opener on here a couple of times when I did not have this around, and also the can opener, surprisingly, because I don't know if you guys know, but Hawaii, any of the islands, it's expensive, so sometimes you gotta go to the grocery store to buy food, and the room we went in didn't have a can opener of all the things we had, so that went to some good use. Chapstick. It's warm out there, not too hot, but it's just good to wear chapstick if you're in the sun for long periods of time, so that was on me quite often. My tuxedo, 4/7s pre-on 2, was on me at night, not out when I'm at the beach and stuff, but just for walks around the resort and whatnot, carried this. If I had gotten this before I went on vacation, this would have been with me instead. I didn't really want to bring my nicer flashlight, um, but definitely served its purpose, made a great nightlight. Need to get up in the middle of the night, or like I said, on walks through the resort and just along some of the trails outside. Of course, my money pouch. This went with me any time I went into town or the market. I carried these two with me, and anytime it was hiking, beach, or whatnot, it was the plastic bifold card holder. Um, Last but not least, my Tenacious. I've never gone out of state with a knife before, um, let alone on an airplane, so I didn't want to bring anything too expensive that might be confiscated or lost or stolen or whatever. So I did bring my Tenacious. I had one bag that went under cargo, under the plane, which allowed me to bring knives. So I did just bring two. Um, and this Tenacious, man, this thing got a heck of a lot more use than I thought. I have not cleaned it yet, so it's got some residue, plant residue. Cut quite a bit of plants in Hawaii. Had someone who wanted different few types of plumeria, which are native plants of Hawaii, which have some really pretty flowers. I believe they are the ones which leis are made out of. So I cut a lot of thick stem with the Tenacious here, and man, it just shot through like a laser. Honestly, of all steels, VG10, S30V, um, any of the harder ones, EDP 189, Like, this thing gets extremely sharp. Of course, you know, being HCR 13 MOB, the edge doesn't last as long, but this thing, of all knives, gets hair popping sharp in the least amount of time. And after cutting all the trees and stuff, this thing is just still slicing. So, anyways, this is just kind of a little EDC thing that I had in Hawaii, or Kauai, I should say. Trip was awesome. The weather was warm. Lots of beaches, waterfalls, what are they called? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you know, when you're walking along the rocks, tide pools, that's it. Lots of tide pools. Waterfalls are awesome. There's a really awesome one, 25-foot waterfall that I got to jump off of, which was pretty exhilarating. And just overall a great trip. Tried out lots of new different beers there in Kauai, not Kauai type, but enjoyed some Haywire, Hefeweizen, Widmer's, Hefeweizen, Drop Top, Amber Ale, Broken Halo, Original Drifter, all kinds of ales from Widmer. Overall, just an awesome trip. Tried poi for the first time. Of course, tried some Hawaiian Kahlua pork, and yeah, the food there is just really good. Saw a couple of native shows, native dancers, fire dancers and stuff, which was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely worthwhile trip. Of course, had to get myself a good cigar. Very inexpensive there. It's only about a $20 cigar in Kauai, so by no means expensive or, you know, extremely high scale, but I mean, for a Kauai hand-rolled cigar, very good. And for, like I said, for being a dark cigar, it's rich, pretty bold, and has some really nice mild spices to it. It's really good. So yeah, I mean, this is just my EDC that I had in Kauai, and I thought I'd let you guys know a little bit about my trip. So, alright guys, take it easy.